hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today it all starts, the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Black Knights of Vancouver taking on the Dolphins of Toronto. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Across midfield. Javonte Williams. And all the way down to the 5. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
We saw the forecast snow, didn't know how it would affect this game. Right there, the offensive ball carrier showing it's not affecting him too much.
I just remember us walking into the booth from outside. We were going very slowly, weren't we, making sure we had our footing? The offensive player always has the advantage in this situation. He knows where he's going. For the defensive guys trying to react, much tougher.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again. And instead, it works opposite.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
So just a tremendous play there defensively in this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
After Gimme in the snow, it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On third down, Wilson. That is caught, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, Wilson. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
Wilson wants a different look.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
So maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, 32 yards.
And the Black Knights are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Boswell set to kick off.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
The slot man in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Throwing on third down, Smith. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll fake it. Now Smith rolling to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Smith. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Black Knights.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Wilson will throw again. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Now Wilson. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go back to the ground with Williams. 88 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They go play action with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Black Knights have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Black Knights 14, Dolphins 10. First Boswell set to
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
First Boswell set to kick off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Smith. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Smith gets this one to Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. Touchdown! Ken Walker, 32 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, it's an offense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Left side, it's complete. A very a solid gain of 27.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Don't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the left half. Should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now Gino, sliding out of the pocket. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Oh, he shifts past him.
And they nearly spread him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Walker with another carry.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
In motion, Hill.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
To throw is Smith. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
They begin the drive with Williams.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here comes second down and 5.
Wilson.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here's first down. To the right side, this is Walker.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll still maybe want to think about letting that play clock run a little here. It's second down. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Again, it's Walker.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Running left is Walker.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Now 2nd and 4. Hand off here to Walker.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Sanders on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is 1st and 10.
Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
Finding Sutton.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Now Wilson. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Here's 1st and 10.
Wilson to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, and this
This is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Here's second down.
One last shot for Wilson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gault.